This is your chapter 1. In total, we have 11 chapters. However, if you look at the session plan, you will find it 9 chapters because the 9, 10th, and 11 comes under the promotion P of marketing. So I would devote 2 or 3 sessions for a covering of chapter 1. So here is the agenda in front of you. We'll firstly, in this particular session, we'll talk about definition of marketing and the basic concepts of marketing. And in the second session, I will run through with the marketplaces and customer needs and customer driven marketing strategy, or maybe the marketing myopia. Let us see how it goes. So first of all, we'll start with what marketing is. See, in order to make it very simple, I have mentioned here market plus ing. So if you go with the basics of tense, you'll see ing is basically for present continuous tense. So in marketing, I have mentioned it is a continuous process. It never ends. Even after the selling of the product, it keeps going on. So marketing is the process which never ends. So market means a physical space wherein the customers are available, or these days we can see it is virtual in nature. And there are various e-commerce players that have captured the virtual marketplace, such as Amazon is there, Flipkart is there. Or these days you would observe we have app-based provision, so everything is on your mobile as well. So market is not just physical; it is even virtual now. And in business, you will find there are 5 parties. So first party is basically the seller, and second party is the buyer. Usually, the deal should take place in these 2 parties, but mostly you will find there is third party also involved in the picture. That is the middleman. So if first and second party are not able to crack a deal, then the third party is required. The purpose of third party is to ensure enough reach because we cannot be available throughout the world. So we need third parties who can definitely make sales and distribution process easier for the first party who is the manufacturer of the products and services for second party. So they are the persons who provide convenience. The third party, basically. The middleman is the person who provide convenience, who make sure the products are available on a 24/7 basis to the respective segment which the first party, that is the manufacturer, is targeting. Usually even the first party, second party, and third party collectively are not able to process the deal at times because there are a lot of hurdles you will find in the deal that take place. So we have fourth party involvement in picture. For example, banks comes into picture, insurance companies comes into picture in order to fulfill the process of commerce and trade. And then fifth party is, of course, government is available in the business or the marketing scenario. So there are a lot of situations that will keep happening and changing in marketing, and you need to keep a pace with those situations. And accordingly, you need to change or upgrade your products and services. And you need to follow what is happening in the environment as well. So this is very important in marketing. So what actually happens in market? As you'll see, there are a lot of functions that are happening in the market. First of all, I'd like to say the business is happening in the market. So when I say business, it is a combination of manufacturing plus commerce. So commerce means trade plus auxiliaries to trade. So when I say auxiliaries, these are basically the hurdles that we need to remove in terms of the marketing to take place. So trade is just buying and selling. So apart from this, what happens in market? There are a lot of investors available. R&D is happening in order to improve the product, in order to develop the product. And then exchange is also happening in the market. Transactions are happening, logistics happening, and in the nutshell, we have to create profits. At times, the marketeers runs losses as well. But the relationship has to survive in the market, which is very, very important. Promotion takes place. There are a lot of environmental changes that keeps happening. We have changes in terms of season. So we need to change our products and services. As I've mentioned, marketing is a never ending process. So this is what we need to make sure that we keep develop our products and services. So basically, what are we supposed to do? These are some of the basic terms. We are supposed to make sure that our customers are satisfied. We'll talk about it in detail. We are supposed to make sure that we provide enough value to our customers. We maintain the relationship. We ensure the conversions takes place. When we say conversions means actually I'm talking about the sales. We are also supposed to make sure that the complaints are handled. We have to develop our product. We need to have more number of markets. Ultimately, we need to diversify in different product lines. So we need to make sure that we keep making investments in the market, and at the same time, there are a lot of activities which keep happening. So this is a never-ending process, right? So I can see somebody is trying to raise hand, and there are some queries as well. So now it is the time that I'll take some queries, and then I'll start with what marketing is in terms of Scholar point.